So we're going to get ready for church this morning. What I'm doing is taking off her bonnet and taking out the 4 braids that I normally put in her hair at night so that it's more comfortable for her to sleep in. Here I am again, just, taking out the braids, and she was happy because when we do our nighttime routine and I put the Loc'd Sanity moisturizing spray, her hair is a little bit damp, so the braids allow the hair to be a little bit wavy. So I'm just, continuing taking them out and just finger combing through the hair. I told her that she's getting really tall. She's almost as tall as me. So I'm gonna have to probably have her sit down when I do her hair. I don't brush her hair very often. Just kind of brushing the front a little bit. Sometimes we do that with our locks, just brushing it down, getting some of those hairs to just lay down a little bit when I'm doing the style. So, and I don't really do a hard brush, just really soft. And then at this point, I'm creating a part or trying to section off the hair because the style that I want to do is 2 buns on the top of her head with the back of it left out. So I'm taking a rubber band and just holding the back part so that I can begin to make my first ponytail on the right side of her head. And so what I'll do is I will use double rubber bands, the black rubber bands, but I'm not going to double it when I make her ponytail. I'll just put it in there because I don't want to make it too tight because she's going to be wearing this style for a couple of hours. So here I am putting the ponytail in. I'm going to wrap it around to create that bun, and then I'll use the rubber band to secure it in place. I'm going to wrap the hair around a couple of times, and then I will make sure that the bun is secure and looking neat. Here I'm just putting the hair around the ponytail that I created and just making sure to tuck it all in so that it'll be nice and neat. Making sure that everything is tucked in before I place a rubber band on top of it. And you really don't need a lot of rubber bands or not safety pins or bobby pins to hold it because, when you tuck the hair, it pretty much stays in place. So again, I'm just making sure that it's also neat and straight and not like leaning to one side. So I'm going to take a bigger rubber band and then I'm going to put it around the bun to hold it in place. I have to make sure that she helps me. Yeah, so then I do that and that holds the bun in place. And then I'll just take 2 long bobby pins, the wide ones. I guess those are bobby pins. They're wide, so they're easy to stick into the bun to hold it in place. I don't know if you can see it, but I was holding it up. But yeah, so I'm just tucking those in the flyaways that may be there from me not being able to tuck all of her hair in. So maybe 2 or 3 around the whole bun. I think I used maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember. But yeah, or sometimes I'll tuck the bobby pin in the top part of the bun as well, because those hairs that I didn't get in the bottom part, I want to make sure that they are laying down. So I'm just checking and making sure that, no hairs are sticking up. And then kind of using my hands to finger comb through the back of the hair and just checking to make sure that it's nice and straight and neat and no hairs are flying away. Now I'm on the other side. I'll do the same thing with the other side. Finger combing through, and then with Braidlocs, my daughter has Braidlocs, I have sister locks. And when we first, had gotten them, there's a specific grid pattern or parting method that they do so that you can pretty much have a part anywhere in your head. So what I did was I just, tried to follow that parting, and that's how I'm able to section the hair off and have a pretty straight part, when I'm doing a ponytail or, a French braid or any styles that require any type of parting. I just find it and follow it along, and separate each lock that way. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So yeah, I just put it in the ponytail again. I'm not going to wrap that rubber band around twice, just once, because I want her to be comfortable. Some people can't have ponytails in. It gives them a headache. I'm one of them. She's one of them. So we don't like to wrap the rubber band around our hair too many times because, too, it can cause tension and breakage. So I just want to do the rubber band very loosely. And then so here I am again, just wrapping the hair around and tucking. I do apologize that you can't see what I'm doing on the other side, but it was pretty much the same method that I did with the first ponytail. Just wrapping it around, making sure that it's, even on both sides and no hair is sticking out, no locks are sticking out. And just tucking it in and using my hand to kind of shape the bun. And, because if I pull on it, it can become smaller than the other side. So I just want to kind of make sure that it's the same size as the other bun. And then again, I'm taking a bigger rubber band, wrapping it around the bun to hold it in place. And then I will secure that bun with a couple of the bobby pins just to hold them in place. So that, if she moves or, runs or jumps, her buns are secure. They're not too tight, but they are secure. So I'm tucking them in, also making sure there are no flyaways at this point. And then just looking back at it to make sure that it's good. Using one more bobby pin to tuck in any flyaways that I may see on the other bun that I just did, and finger combing through the hair. And then, just looking over it one more time. I'm going to give you a close-up so you can see the 2 buns that I did. This is a pretty simple style, pretty easy. It takes maybe 10 minutes to do, I think, maybe. She's smiling because I told her I wanted to see the front of it.